The next one's from Adam Hughes. That's our boy Hughes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. All right.
Hughesy, hello.
The subject is rumors about Shawn Michaels and Disco owes me an apology. All right.
That's going to turn out well.
Good luck.
Hey guys, word is the show has recently had a big bump in downloads. Well, you're welcome. Thanks to all of my YouTube promotion for you guys. Don't worry, Konnan. You don't have to thank me here. You can thank me when you appear on my podcast below, which is available on iTunes and Spreaker. Konnan, I'm going to make you go on that show.
Absolutely
You're going to go on that show.
Bro. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you can. Okay, thank you.
You can do a show for him. All right.
Thank you. No, I can't.
All right.
Number one. Let me give you the two reasons, and then let me tell you. Super boring. You know I hate being on with boring people and I have to carry the motherfucking show. And number two, all right, he asked you without a doubt one of the stupidest questions I've ever heard with such a massive buildup that I'm not going to ever entertain the thought of going on that show.
So you're saying when he didn't deliver on the question that changed podcast forever, he turned into a fake news podcast, and you're not going on a fake news podcast.
Right.
All right. So that's your take, okay? Because he was fake news. You don't want to go on a fake news show and try to get ambushed, right? Like he's
fake news.
He's going to try and ambush you with
very boring cadence style
and racist language towards you. Maybe even he might try to like accuse be racist towards you.
I'm not afraid of that because I'll still bury him. But the thing is that I think he's boring. I'm not going to go on the show. To my question. There's many stories online about how Shawn Michaels had backstage fights or just flat out got beat up by guys such as the Harris brothers, Bret Hart, and Mark Henry. But have you guys heard any other stories about Shawn Michaels being a dick backstage? You had to have heard something, so to quote Joe Troller, fucking tell us. P.S. Disco, I see you've been bad-mouthing my good name online, saying that I use clickbait titles on YouTube so that I can trigger some ADW marks in the trash in the comments. Okay, I'm going to stop that. This is obviously true. You guys have seen the YouTube videos in the comments, right?
It's accurate. It's for sure accurate.
Okay.
Yep. Right.
That's unfair, and I want to remind that I'm 6'2" and naturally weigh 220 pounds and can get up to 240 pounds when I hit the gym hard. Anyway,
halt it right there. Okay. That doesn't mean that you're a badass. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean shit. That just means you're tall and you weigh 240. That doesn't mean shit.
Anyway, got to go upload a new video called Disco Inferno says AEW donates money to ISIS and encourages pedophilic behavior.
Okay, this is what I think everybody should do. We have a new sponsor called, let me see what they're called here. Manscaped. All right? Yes. Do you see this? Now,
the lawnmower
deliciousness is for motherfuckers to, manscape their nutsack and shit, right? You don't want your shit to be looking all grubby and shit, unhygienic.
And that shit works.
Women don't like it. Okay, so I want everybody that uses this product, or even if you use your own product, to send all your nutsack shots to Hughesley at whatever. What's his Twitter, Feeney?
Let me see here.
Is it the Hughesley?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Now you can play that hello again if you want. Mike, do you still have that? Were you the one that played it? There you go. Yeah. Right. Goodbye.
All right. So asking the question about Shawn Michaels, was he a dick backstage? I heard yes. I think he will even admit he was. Right. Him and Hall and those guys used to sit in front of the monitors and like bury the boys' matches during the shows. Like the job guys, so that was, we never really did that. We never, you wouldn't really openly bury somebody.
I will tell you one cool Shawn Michaels story, even though he was very, very cocky. Anytime you were around him, very condescending. He knew he was great and he let you know it, Mm-hmm. So Billy Gunn was that way a lot too when I met him. And Rey Mysterio actually buried me to him once. He goes, yeah, Konnan thinks you're a dick. And so when I met the guy, he was with this other guy, fucking Bob Holly. And they were like in the dressing room. They're like, yeah, man, we heard you were talking about it. So I go, yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. And he goes, yeah, Rey Mysterio said that you thought my boy was a dick. I go, oh, man, fucking Ray. And I just looked at the floor. But they wanted to throw down both of them. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I will say one time I was in the shower in WWE, and imagine there's no way you could do this today. And fucking Shawn Michaels was smoking weed, and he was passing it over to Mr. Perfect, and nobody said shit. That shows you how much the business has changed.